Is The Devil's Disciple my favorite movie of all time? No, but it is my favorite 4th of July movie, and with the 4th of July soon upon us, I thought I'd give it a salute. This 1958 release is based on the play by George Bernard Shaw. I like O.G.B. Shaw. In fact, I was once given a copy of his dramatic criticisms as an opening night gift. Critics at the time of this movie's release were less than kind, claiming it lacked Shavian wit and was nothing more than a comedy action melodrama. And judging by some of the publicity material, it's not hard to see their point. And yet, I think they may have missed something in return. One could say, for instance, that the inclusion of those comedy action scenes highlights the difference between the old world and the new. We have the old world that is represented by colonial powers such as England and France, a world that is tired and corrupt and calcified. While in the new world, a dawning American republic is represented by energy and exuberance and a thirst for freedom, but not, apparently, for everyone. And that, too, is part of our tapestry of American stories. But not this story. This story is a fable about our beginnings. Kirk Douglas has a field day as the black sheep of his family. His rebellion is not so much fueled by patriotism as it is by his desire to stick a pin in hypocrisy no matter where he might find it. An attitude that Laurence Olivier's General Burgoyne shares in private, even as he presides over the trial that will soon end Douglas's life. And then there's Burt Lancaster, whose transformation from a pastor to a man of action is more Hollywood than history. But, as Olivier later remarks, history, sir, will lie as usual. Fair enough. Douglas, who, as always when he works with Lancaster, seems to snag the juicier part. Lancaster, as always when he works with Douglas, gets stuck with the tight-lipped stoic hero. It's the kind of role that at first tamps down on his zeal for performance. But even here, his incredible grace is revealed in simple actions like falling off a wagon. And then, in a late second act action sequence, he's given the chance, most likely demanded the chance, to display some of that old Burt physicality. It's lowbrow and silly, but it does make you laugh. The revolution as slapstick. Why not? Meanwhile, Lord Larry is having the vapors. Olivier, with his perfection of craft, can barely conceal his astonishment that he has to work with these Hollywood barbarians. But what can one do? Without them, the picture would never have been made. Janet Scott plays Lancaster's wife, and director Guy Hamilton has her howling and braying and whining from the rooftops. It's enough to set anyone's teeth on edge. But some things, however, are eternal. She's a woman torn between two men. She's married to Lancaster, but both seem stifled by the union and their respective roles in life. And she's also attracted to Douglas and his devilish ways, and soon falls under his spell. But that ends quickly enough as Lancaster comes riding up in buckskins on horseback, a grand and glorious hero of the Revolution. I once showed this film to a woman friend of mine, and while she discreetly avoided commenting on the way the wife was directed, she thought on the whole it was a little gem of a movie. And that works for me, because in the end, it's about an idea. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm the son of immigrants, or maybe I've just grown more sentimental in my old age. But I still believe in that idea, the idea of America. And despite our history and some troubling setbacks of late, we are still a country that is concerned with the evolution of human dignity. Don't forget that. See you around the campus.